Hi, I just want to share another dream that I had a few nights ago, and if I don't share it, I think I'll forget it, so I like to put these out there just in case somewhere down the line in the future, if an event happens, then I can look back and see that God was speaking and He was guiding through these dreams. So the dream was pretty simple and to the point. Basically, I was at some sort of motel and it was at night and I was looking at it and I could see the bottom row of rooms and the top row of rooms, and I could see like a stair set going up to the top row of rooms, and I think there was like a pool down below. And what I was aware of is that there was a fire breaking out inside the rooms, and I had an urgency, like I needed to go up the stairs and to break in the room to find anyone that was trapped inside these rooms where the fire was breaking out. And so that's what I did. I noticed that the rooms were locked, but then I noticed I had a key, and the key had a number on it, and the number was 6. And as I was trying to look for the door 6, I couldn't find it, but I found a terrace door, kind of like to an open terrace area, and it wasn't really what I was expecting, but the key opened that door and it kind of led me into this area, and I ended up not really seeing a fire or perceiving that there was anyone actually there, though I had the desire and urgency to help anyone, and I wasn't sure what ended up happening with that. So the next portion of the dream, I just kind of split off. Maybe it was when I went through the terrace into a store and I was with someone, I don't know who they were, and they gave me a $50 bill. And so I took the $50 bill and they told me that I could go around the store and buy anything that I'd like with those $50. And at that point, I had just become like a kid. I was so excited because this place was filled with all kinds of games. So I went around, I was very into it. I was trying to find the perfect game, and I found these 2 games, and it was some sort of reward. So upon reflection, I'm not exactly sure the interpretation. The main thrust of the dream was that there were these people that I was aware of that were in the rooms and that they were in trouble, and I was trying to rescue them. So whether that's literally like people on earth these days that are going through all kinds of tribulation. Currently, we see fires going on all over the world, and maybe through our prayers, we're making a difference for those people that are going through that tribulation. Or it's just referring to the time that's ahead of us. There is a time of tribulation that Jesus talks about. The world's not going to go through a golden age. It's actually going to get much worse. And according to the book of Matthew 24, there's going to be some serious purification that's going to happen on this earth. But just like how Jesus said in Matthew 24 that in the end, if he didn't cut the day short, not even the elect would be saved, because it would be just as the days of Noah. And in Noah's time, he was warning the culture around him that were eating and drinking as he was busy building an ark and everyone thought he was crazy. These were the times of Noah. God was going to remove the filth from the earth through rain. And now in the latter times, there's a tribulation, and there's another purpose for that he's also going to purify the earth now with fire. Who's going to jump on that ark? Who is going to escape the things to come? It says this in Luke, that we are to ask to be counted worthy to escape all these things that are going to come to pass. But again, if people haven't read the Bible, they're not going to understand what's going on. They're only going to observe what they perceive based on their experiences and what they see on television, but they're not going to connect the dots through prophecies and current events, recognizing that the end is near and that this is something that we as Christians are supposed to be watchful of, not in a fear, but as in that we know that God protected Noah. He asked him and his family to come on the ark, while those who didn't believe in what God was sending upon the earth, they had to perish with the storm that was coming. There are many people that are meant to jump on the ark and escape these things that are going to come to pass in the world, but there's a huge resistance. People do not want to hear the message of the gospel. They are not interested in the atoning blood of Jesus Christ for their sins, and this is confirmed in the Bible that says that there will be a great deception in these latter times. So I believe that it's our role as Christians to snatch as many people away from the future wrath that is to come, and we are to warn people. Just as if we knew a storm was coming, we'd want to tell people about it, even though many people will not be interested in that message. Whether this is talking about actual physical fires that are taking place in the world, or some sort of spiritual pulling away from the future fires that are about to come onto this world. I just wanted to share these, document them. Thanks so much for listening. Take care, and God bless.